Have you ever wondered why some animals are able to walk as soon as they're born, but for us humans, it takes years for us to be able to walk on our own and be independent? Have you ever wondered why? Welcome back to Simply Bio, where we simplify biology. So, somewhere in our history, our species made two important evolutionary decisions. The first one being having bigger brains or more cerebral capacity, and the second one being to able to stand and walk on 2 feet. Now, these two decisions came with some side quirks. So, as a consequence of choosing to walk on two legs, with time, the human pelvis started to become less and less wide compared to other animals that walk on 4 legs. So, this compounded with the consequence of the other major decision, wherein now humans have larger brains but also smaller pelvis to give birth through. So, it reached a point where a human female would no longer be able to give birth to a human baby with a fully developed brain. Finally, we reached what we call an evolutionary trade-off, where we wanted to keep being able to have a higher cerebral capacity, but also at the same time being able to walk upright on 2 legs. So what's the ideal solution? So we came up with a way such that the human baby would be born with a partially developed brain, which is around 25 to 30% of what a fully developed brain would be, so that the baby could be pushed through the human pelvis and the woman can give birth and have the rest of the development of the human baby's brain be outside the womb. So that is why humans require a couple of years after being born to be able to be fully independent and walk on their own. Whereas other animals that stand and walk on all 4 limbs and have smaller brains relative to their body size are able to walk and be independent even a couple of hours to days after being born.